Hi everyone. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. Me, my crazy colors today here at this beautiful, beautiful place. This is like honestly my favorite place, and I was like looking forward to see the stuff that I brought to nature were still here. I don't care. They're not. I don't even think about it. Well, the video today is basically my negative thinking, my fog inside my head, my clouded mind, all my negative mentality. Basically, it's what was holding me back all the time. Basically, like, the only thing that I can say is that right now at this point I don't have a job. I'm not working. I've been doing more therapy for myself, and I've been doing a lot of self-analyzing. I need to meditate more, give my time to myself, because I usually like to kick it with my friends and instead of spending more time on my own, that's what I need to say. That I noticed that when I go inside my head, I find the answers within myself instead of having to ask for someone else. My mind, honestly, I will say that when I started analyzing and doing the therapy for domestic over violence, because see, when I used to live with my ex, I grew up basically in confusion. I grew up into confusion. I didn't even know. Basically, I was raised by my grandma, but my grandma lived with my friend's mom. It's like putting it into the idea that you and I are friends, and I have a baby, but I like to go party and I leave my baby with my friend. So that's how I was raised. My mom's friend raised her, and that was it kind of like a lineage. And I noticed that patterns and family kind of continue going. It's like a chain thing. And yeah, so yeah, I don't know who my mom was. I don't know what it is to have a mom or a dad. I even tell my kids sometimes I'm sorry, because I really try to be a good mom, but sometimes I feel like I'm not. And I'm sorry if I lack anything. I'm learning to communicate too, because all my life I used to be always in my head. I didn't like asking for help. Into the domestic violence, my ex, sometimes he will break things when he will get mad, and I just literally I would be petrified and scared, and I wouldn't say anything. I would just like start picking up as soon as he had breaking the things, because I was like, oh my god, I don't want him to be mad no more. Let me just clean up the shit so he won't be mad. So it's like every time he used to get mad, he used to break things, and I used to go into the fright and fleas kind of thing, that I was like, what the hell do I do? What do I do? I used to tell my kids, like, don't worry about it, just numb it, and go inside your head. And that has been me all my life, honestly. And I have learned to express myself. I have learned to talk about it. I have learned to analyze it. And I have learned to understand that every single emotion needs to be expressed some kind of way, that we have to release it. I don't care that I'm crying, because it's like, it is what it is. I'm a crybaby. All my life I've been too feelings, all too sentimental. I feel like I didn't even belong in this world. Like, I feel like I was an outsider my whole life. Like, nobody ever fucking understood me, or like I was too feelings or something. And I used to think that only females were the only ones that suffer. No, guys suffer too. I met somebody that, he's been through a lot of shit too, and when he told me that his situation and about his girlfriends, I was like, fuck. I also now falling into the fact that, I guess I choose wrong people, or the people that I like, they don't like me. So it is what it is, and I just keep on flowing. I stop like trying to be so negative, and trying to stop like allowing other people to trigger me or make me feel some type of way. I basically call my power back, and I started like believing in myself, because I think the only person that has always stopped me has always been me. How I continue healing, I stopped like thinking that I was alone. I stopped thinking that nobody give a fuck. I'm the one who needs to give a fuck, honestly, because if I try to depend on someone else, they had either walked away, and I just kind of felt like, what the fuck happened? And I don't know. That's why maybe I don't like to attach to people or talk to people too much. And I've learned to just be on my own. I learned to like, even with guys, I'm like, oh, you like me? Good. Peace. I don't know. I am in my own little world, and it's so much safer now. What has helped me also healed, it has been really like to be able to see, like to be able to understand me. First of all, I've analyzed my present, I've analyzed my past, I've analyzed my childhood, I have analyzed everything and every single negative emotion and feeling that I've been through. The reason for this channel is basically because I want to tell everybody that the only person in charge of your negative thinking is you. You know, I've been through so much shit back and forth. You know, I have abandonment issues, I have control issues, I have anger issues, I have like so many fucking insecurities. I'm tired of being afraid. I'm tired of feeling like out of this place. And I think that every human being is unique and every human being is here for a reason. You know? I don't know. And I think we all grow. We just sometimes choose to stay stagnant. Because I was stagnant for 12 years. I just wanted things to be the same because I was afraid of changes. But I've noticed that the more that I change, I'm not even afraid of death anymore. Because even, you know, like the closest thing that I had close to a mom died. And I'm like, wow, you know, so many things. God made me lose my job so I could do this and start analyzing myself more because I said I'm going to do my YouTube. I have even been counting how many YouTube videos I've been doing, you know, and I said, okay, this is going to be like my extra job, you know. This is going to be like, I said I wanted to do this. I'm going to do it as my extra job. Like, basically, honestly, I don't care if anybody watches that. I just know that it's going to go to the right person at the right time. You are the only person in charge of your reality. You know, you are the only person that you experience all the shit that you go through, all the hardships, all that shit. The job, you know, I kind of lost my job before this one and it was like my dream job. And back then, like 2 years ago, my 8-year-old told me, she said, am I gonna just see you cry every single day? You know, I mean, is that how it is? And I was just like, oh my gosh, she made me think about that, you know. Sasha, it's like one of the kids that I think came here to wake me up. Like, when we were moving a day before, I'm like, okay, we need to put things away. She's like, yeah, you kind of have to show me how to do things. I'm like, I love her bluntness because I will always just be inside my head. I don't know how to communicate. I kind of stay in my head. Even when I like someone, I will just do other things. Like, I'll give them compliments or I say good things or, like, I'll just buy them stuff because, I don't know. I always like over giving and shit. But then I have a problem with receiving too. So... and I've learned that it's a balance when it comes to relationship, to friends. It's a balance when it comes to life. It's a balance even when you eat, you know. It's a balance, you know, about everything, you know. My healing has put me into motion every single day to look for things, you know, if like even the yoga and things like that. I've always felt like an outsider, even my 11-year-old, you know, like, because now that I do meditation and I do my yoga, I go to the park and she does her thing. My kids just kind of go and they say, oh, mom's time, whatever, you know, she's crazy and whatever. So I do me, you know. And when I was doing the meditation, a little boy came to me at the park and he said, you do meditation? I'm like, yeah. He said, that's cool. He goes like that. And then his skin color is black. I don't believe in color. I believe what matters to me is what you have inside your heart and what you have inside your soul, because fuck that shit about races. You know, I'm so sorry. I think what matters to me is inside what you have inside your heart. Whatever the fuck you have overcome and you haven't let it fucking stop you. So then I had like 8 little, you know, black kids around me, which was so beautiful because I felt like, oh my God, they're so cute. They want to listen. They want to change. I'm just so excited to see that kids are more open, to see that they're fucking up, that they have anger issues, that they feel like outsiders, that they feel like nobody understands them. As us human, older people, we fucking hide. Me, I'm fucking 38 and I numb myself all the fucking time. I numb with fucking drinking. Oh, when I was a teenager, I numbed by fucking smoking weed. I have numbed so many fucking shit my whole life. That's why I'm doing this channel. Not because I want attention, honestly. I started noticing that I needed attention when I started like getting into sites. And I've been talking to that with my therapist about, like, I used to go to 420 friends, but I didn't fucking hook up with guys to fucking fuck. Never did. Not even one. You know, I used to fucking kick it with them just to smoke weed, because I think people that smoke weed in my head are cool. But I've noticed that not everybody sees me the same way that I see them. So I've learned to be able to, like, discern men, understand people, and mostly understand me, because I think that my first priority has always been me. My crystals, All these crystals are for healing. All of this shit, all of this is for healings. Then they have a certain, because I think as human beings, we're energy and our chakras are connected by colors. All of these crystals are a reason. They have a reason. The only thing I literally have for me is this, because this is me against me. I think every human being is individual. Nobody has I don't have a competition with anyone. This competition is against myself. I don't have no jealousy against anyone. I don't like to judge people because I've been in that position. I don't like to treat people because I've been treated wrong, you know. But honestly, all my crystals and all the shit that you see on me, sometimes I've been giving these away because I found a lady that she hooks them up pretty cheap, and I've been giving them away, like, to my teachers, to the healers. And today a lady even allowed me to say, like, to do a teacher course for healing through dance, and I'm definitely gonna take it, because my goal is to heal me so I could teach everyone else how to heal. I heal through dancing, I heal through meditation, I heal through writing, I heal through coming through nature, I heal through my, through my crystals, I heal through weed, I heal through my oils, I heal through my sage, I heal through going through meeting people that are fucking positive and shit. Honestly, I started noticing that my parents was just basically hanging around with people that are negative, because I'm an empath, and as an empath I collect a lot of emotions. When I'm a lot, like the difference that I was around at the park with the kids, when I got home I just wanted to cry. I even had kids that have told me they had suicidal thoughts just like me, and I was like, how old are you, child? Wow, I didn't even know how to answer that. I didn't want to cry because I was like, oh, I felt like he was my son. I am literally trying to heal me so I could help other people not to feel the fucking same way I have felt. And I don't care if anybody watches this channel. It's gonna go to the right person at the right time when people really need it. Change your mentality. Start looking for ways. Go to therapy. Acknowledge your problems. Write them down. Look for help. Ask for help. That was one of the biggest things that I had. Numbing, and I didn't like asking for help, and I didn't like talking to nobody. Meditation is one of the biggest things that really remove all the fog inside my head, all the overthinking, all that extra shit. Like, praying is talking to God, like me talking to God. But meditation is God talking to me, giving me that wisdom, giving me that understanding, giving me that knowledge for me to be able to understand me, because I've always felt lost, misunderstood, and out of place. And for the first time in my life, I feel that what I'm doing comes from my heart, my mind, my body, and my soul. I used to dress all in black because maybe that's where my heart was at. Now I like to dress all in colors. Look at me, my fancy, crazy ass self. I've always been the kind of girl that I don't like to put like extra shit, like extra makeup. I started putting fake nails because of a guy that I was dating, and I was just like, it wasn't even me. Honestly, it wasn't even me. I've been able to self-analyze who I am. I've been able to understand who I am, and the reason that I am who I am is because there is no other person like you guys. Once you start expressing yourself and what your soul desires and how beautiful and nice you feel inside, trust me, life changes. I lost my job, and I think God made me lose this job so I could start self-analyzing, so I could start thinking about the choices and decisions that I made in the past, so I could see, who are my real friends, because I had people that I hadn't even had to ask, for help, for them to come to me. And it's like I've been able to, like, remove myself, like, get out of my ego and be humble and be able to understand me mostly. The negative thinking, and the only one that was stopping me, it was always me. The patterns, and when I used to, like, keep on asking to be loved for somebody that is not ready to love because it's not emotionally available as I am, it was me. So what else can I say? I'm healing because I want to find somebody that loves me the same way. I'm healing because I want to be able to find a pure soul, and to, put out there that I'm not the only one, that, there's a lot of people like me that need help, that negative thinking. I started meditation, my anxiety. I started using crystals. And this one is basically for anxiety. It's called lepidolite. I don't know how to pronounce it, okay? I put it in there. But this one is actually for anxiety. And this one is called citrine. This one's basically to work with your self-belief and, trusting yourself, and, being able to have more courage. And it's also for money, so if anybody wants to make money, this is good too. And this one is for the throat chakra. This is lapis lazuli. so you could speak and express your mind. You know, I used to be so inside my head most of the time. I'm the kind of person that I don't like to ask for help. Honestly, it all started with this one, Amethyst. That's why I call myself Amethyst Rainbow Goddess. So don't stop yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. You're the only one stopping you. That's the only thing that I could say. I'm gonna put my email. Like it, subscribe, sending love and light. Don't forget to do you. Acknowledge your feelings, understand who you are, and just say that the only one stopping you is you. Yes, you can. You can make the changes. We all can. Love, light, peace, and wisdom.